Part of the early exercises was to try and write a mission and vision statement, and that has been key for us. It's got multiple bullet points, the last of which is our wish to be able to help other parents and families who are trying to figure this out.
We actually got out a piece of paper and wrote down what we thought our community should look like in 10 years. And some people did drawings, you know.
Each person did that individually.
Each person did that individually.
Separate, and then we came
and
together.
And then you mixed it all together and said, okay, this is gospel, this is non-negotiable, we are going to do this. And in our case, it was, we are going to be in Great Barrington. That was one thing everybody agreed with because it was a affordable community, it had all the supports and community supports already in place. Like, okay, so that's one thing, and it's going to be, we're going to have day farm programs. That's two things. But that came out of a list of probably 30 things that people wanted.
And those were the overlaps.
Those were the overlaps.
And then those become...
Those are the non-negotiables.
Yeah.
And then you build on it from there. We did all agree, and we have all stuck to our guns, or kept our vision and our mission at the forefront of our thinking the whole way through. Very often we go back to our vision and mission and say, wait a minute, are we doing exactly what we said we were going to do? And if the answer is yes, we keep going, even if we've come up against a hurdle. So
for us, we found that a farm is a great vehicle because there's people who want to do gross motor tasks, and they're going to be mucking out stalls and moving wheelbarrows, and other people who like to plant seeds and pick herbs, other people who want to be in the kitchen cooking and stirring a big pot. And there's also plenty of time in the day for music or art or your other quiet time activity that you like to do. So the big vehicle should be, like a farm, should be something that's hospitable to many interests and needs, rather than something that excludes anybody. There is no reason why a community could not be urban. It could be in an apartment building. It could be a cluster of homes in a neighborhood. It could appear in all kinds of ways. It could be arts-based. It could have a lot of music and theater and painting and dance. There are so many ways that a community could come together around a common purpose, and we don't mean to be implying that there's one way of doing that. There's every way of doing that. Purposeful work is invaluable. People with disabilities sometimes have trouble finding purposeful work, and our society does not easily come up with purposeful work for people with disabilities, but that's transformative. Getting up each day and saying, I know what I can do and I'm good at it, is something every human looks for. So supporting people to be successful during the day is what it's all about.